All
right, man. You're listening to Season 6, Episode 3 of the PreGame Podcast, man. Round of applause, man. Episode 3. Trace. For all my Spanish speakers out there.
Shout out
for sure, man. Big shout out to DJ Space Bunz in the building.
Space Bunz.
For sure.
That's such a cool name. Get into the weeds of that. I cannot wait.
Indeed. Going crazy. We're so happy to have you here. Where can everybody find you? On your social media pages and websites?
Brianna Shell, BriANachele.
Nichelle.
Everywhere.
That's good, man.
Yep. Indeed. Same thing everywhere.
For sure. Shout out to Space Bunz and give him a round of applause, man. This is a big deal.
For coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being patient.
It's a big deal.
We suck.
Yeah, we took an hour to set up today.
It was entertaining.
We appreciate your patience because we were on big bullshit.
Yeah.
You guys are coming off your party.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
we shouldn't be recording today. We should be recording tomorrow.
Yeah, we have to go tomorrow.
Here you are, working hard.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
See?
Trying to make something happen.
Yeah.
We need your help.
Okay. A little premature over there.
Sure.
You put that drink down. You're done.
Nah, we always start off every interview with the pregame pop quiz. We ask you a flurry of questions. You just do what you do.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
All right, here we go. So when your movie comes out about you, your biopic, who's gonna play you?
Ooh, I want Halle Berry to play me.
No. Wait, I'm not gonna say you got to change that answer. What I'm saying is, does your biopic have to do with somebody
losing
being on the phone and having to save somebody while working in a call center?
For sure.
You ever work in a call center?
Because those are our best movies.
I do that.
You work
I
in a call
work
center?
for Apple. Yeah.
Then you got Halle Berry.
Wow, that makes sense.
Call center employee in the world. All
in distress.
She got a new movie coming out, and she had the earpiece in. I saw the preview. I said, Halle.
She's put
it down.
Not type.
She's always losing her kids too.
Cell phones, domestic abuse,
children.
Listen,
for sure.
Losing Isaiah UFC. Don't watch that shit. I'm sorry.
That's the new one.
Losing Isaiah
I haven't
UFC.
seen it yet. Actually, it's bad.
You seen Losing Isaiah?
No.
Round 2.
If she's fighting, is all it is.
Yeah,
but I'm sorry.
That's the difference.
As long as you're okay with it, I want to make sure because Babs Tally is gone. She's not coming back.
You're right.
She's gone. But
great movie though. I love that movie growing up.
All
Babs is fine.
She's still
Fantastic
fine, and ain't
film.
nothing nobody can do about it. You can't stop that.
Period.
Indeed.
Can't stop the rain.
You can't stop the rain.
You can't.
I love it.
You can't stop the rain.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's next?
I'll go. So DJ Space Bunz is the name. Your favorite planet in the solar system and why?
Ooh.
Saturn.
Okay. These are the rings.
Or Venus. Wait, is Venus a
She just
Venus
said
is a
Uranus would have
planet?
been up.
Mavimshna. Yes.
Venus is a planet,
Venus
right?
is still a planet.
Venus
Well, I
is.
like the concept of Venus, but I like Saturn for the rings. It's the pretty one.
I think Venus is the one.
It's got the jewelry on.
But-
It's
yeah.
iced out.
Yeah.
Indeed.
But Venus is like, the
Venus
planet
is
of
the
love.
men are from Mars, women from Venus. It's like the old, you feel me? I'm not an astrology nigga. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's your sign?
I don't know what my ascending is or my whatever shit is.
Your grand rising.
But what's your sign? The
Grand
moon.
opening,
I'm
grand
a
rising.
Sagittarius.
Ooh.
I'm a Sag.
What's
Fire
that mean?
sign.
I don't know what that means though. When you say
I know
that.
He's a
nothing
fire
about it.
sign.
I found out my wife
Spicy.
was a Scorpio yesterday.
You did, huh?
Yesterday.
So Saggies are spicy.
After the party.
Saggies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a fire sign.
What is your sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Me too.
Okay.
Real ones.
That's what's up.
So what's the cool thing about y'all that y'all do? The
cool.
Aquarius.
you know,
We chill.
we're like known as the humanitarian sign, like,
Oh.
and a little bit different
cool.
is what people say. Like,
And this is what's wrong with astrology because this nigga over here
We cool.
doesn't care about people.
He doesn't. He's a sicko.
Hey! Whoa!
All I know is
That's
when,
not true.
like, especially like if a woman asks me and I tell them the wrong, I always tell them the wrong one. I'm like, I knew it. So
that's
it's
Just
really
play with
messed
them.
up.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
They're
a
like,
Capricorn
I knew it.
yesterday.
Okay, but be honest with me.
I'm a Pisces. See, what does that mean?
Are you lying?
I swear to God, March
She had to
March
check.
2nd.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
birthday. I'm a Pisces.
Old soul.
What was
That's
the new
fair.
one they made like a year or two ago?
They made a new sign.
There's a
They
thing.
didn't.
I don't
want
want to be the new one.
Toxic.
There was a new one like
They didn't.
4 years ago.
What's your sign, Q?
Scorpio. He's a super Scorpio. I think he really acts Scorpio-ish.
Wow. Okay.
Scorpion
What's the cool thing about Scorpio, DJ Space Bunz?
They're like pretty emotional, but like in
Bingo.
the best way.
There we go.
Are you a Scorpio too?
No, I'm not. I'm a Leo.
Are Leo sensitive?
Also spicy.
Leo's like the shine.
They like attention.
He hates attention. He wanted to show his face.
He wanted to be on
That's fair.
MTV one time.
That's fair.
You wanted to be on the real world, didn't you?
I'm gonna ask my question.
Now he started a podcast.
I did fuck with the real world heavy.
Oh, it's fire.
Of course.
And they don't have all
I
the
wanted to be a
seasons on.
Disney kid, but it ain't pan out.
You want to Mickey Mouse Club?
Man, I wanted to do that shit. I remember I had to do
You wanted to get the little thing.
You had the
man.
This is DJ Lil
Yeah. Minus the drugs, you know what I'm saying, and the crazy lifestyle that ensues after being a Disney kid.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake's fine.
He is. Him, Ryan Gosling's cool.
Justin Timberlake also had to sacrifice
Chavez,
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears, not so. Was she a Disney kid? Britney
Spears
Spears
definitely Nice Club.
So was
Wow, I
Christina.
did not
She's
know
also on the Heroin
that.
Club.
Yeah.
And that's okay too.
Lindsay Lohan,
Heroin's cool.
She's getting high right now.
Heroin's
drugs.
cool for people. I'm not a heroin addict, but
For sure.
heroin addicts. My question: if you could DJ one event in the world, what would it be?
The Rock Nation brunch.
Okay,
That's nice.
big money.
I feel like that's the event where it's like, music. Like, you know what I mean?
Is that because Jay-Z's there?
No.
Oh,
It's
okay,
because
just checking.
all of these artists that I feel like I really respect are there.
I like that.
No.
Yeah.
For sure.
And because Jay-Z's there.
Right.
But Jay-Z.
But he is going to be there though.
So my question is, what is one genre of music or like a sub-genre you feel like people should pay more attention to?
House.
Really?
100%.
I'm sorry. What was your question again? I had a question. It wasn't my fault.
House
It
is-
wasn't.
I
It
know.
wasn't my fault.
I know.
Correct me if I'm wrong though, because house is like.
There's a lot of houses.
I mean, it's like 4 on the floor, but house also
House
comes
music.
from
Just
Chicago.
My question was, what's one genre of music you feel like more people should pay attention to? She said house.
So niggas hit the 40s.
Yes.
Yeah. Shot-town niggas. Stand up.
I'm gonna do that
Hit
one
the
day before I
40s.
die.
Hey.
Growing up, everybody footwork. I couldn't do it. It was too much energy. Took too much time and effort.
Yeah.
Full of sweat at the party.
My nigga Santana
Musty.
used to go through a shirt.
Oh my god.
In
I'm
the
high
show,
right
going
now.
crazy.
That bourbon got me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
See a nigga hit the 40s, you said, you like, oh, this nigga doing something different.
That's what he was
it's
known
crazy.
for. Like, oh, Santana, you're on now, nigga.
Hit the 40s.
Do it, bro.
And then there's a
Dance.
whole nigga. Remember the Pope, Josh? That nigga was a superstar in the city just from footwork.
Just from doing that, just
That's
from
it.
sweating a lot.
Footwork's a big deal. Like, it's gotten a lot more popular in recent years too.
That's real.
They should bring it back. I'm seeing my kids can learn how to do it.
For sure.
No, they can't.
No, they're from that.
It's
We
bad.
got dances. We got dances out here, nigga.
Physically, they cannot do the 40s. You're not allowed. You can't. Your body won't let your brain do it if you're not from Chicago.
Bilal and Deuce can jigglate all day in
Gross.
Hallville because they from out here.
You can't just be from
Your kids?
Whitestown.
Yeah, my
40
kids from
years.
that.
How you know the 40s, bro? From Whitestown, nigga.
Yeah, you doing 20s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can't do it.
Twist.
for sure.
Did you ask your question?
Twist. I asked my question. We off. Is it
I'm
complete?
done. Yes.
Great job, DJ Space Bunz. Round of applause for Bree coming through,
House music.
going crazy, and giving us some astrology as well.
I love
That was
astrology
beautiful,
questions.
man.
I put no weight in it, but it's always interesting to hear what people feel about it.
Yeah, I'm into it. Like, I kind of take it light but serious.
Got you.
If that makes sense.
How
Are you like
Since we're here, since we're here now.
I'm not in retrograde, but there is a full moon
Oh, okay.
Bree
Oh,
said-
tonight?
last night.
Damn.
look
So what
like-
does that mean? Well, what does that mean for Leos? What should I have done last night that I didn't do?
What you did?
Started
You
morning.
were throwing a party.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Thank you,
All right.
DJ Space Bunz.
Can I see the bottle, please?
Nah, I think we're good. I think we're good. where
Nah,
we're
man,
at.
listen. So you've been going crazy for a while. You know, I was
Thanks.
told by management to kind of watch the way I move around this question,
Oh.
but
Shout out to management in the corner.
We got stroking the chin.
shout out to man, Hollywood, great Hollywood.
Where would I be without her?
It's crazy. So I know that you're part of the a world-renowned, well-known dance company.
Yeah.
Indeed. So you just speak to that. I know you can't mention
Sure.
too many names.
Yeah. That young NDA going crazy.
Crazy. But I did want to make sure that I highlight that. You know what I'm saying? Because you were out here.
To let people know that you out, that we ain't
this
some
ain't-
random. They got to come in here.
Yeah.
Now she does this shit.
You cut rugs.
That's what's, yeah.
Gotta let people
Yeah.
know. Man.
Well, it was. What do you want to know?
What you can tell us?
Yeah.
Whatever you can say.
Just your
that's-
dancing background
that's
in
legal.
general.
She's starting to move like a dancer
Yeah,
now.
she's
She's moving
starting-
like
Yeah.
honey. She said, "What you want to know, nigga? I can tell you." Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
were you
so
watching Making the Band growing up? Like, you know what? Let me try that shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. I always wanted to like be a dancer or a performer, something like that. Like, I was pretty young and knew that's what I wanted to do. But in college, my friends and I started doing this dancing thing at the SRSC. Like, you know how they used to teach classes?
Shout out to the SRSC.
Shout out, yeah. But so my friends started a class, and it got really popular. Like, lines through the SRSC. So I got a job there too, but they also hired me to, like, assist the classes. So from there,
I vaguely remember this.
Yep. We put the videos on YouTube.
I remember to play basketball where it was safe. Because all the real niggas hooping at the Hyper, you couldn't play there. It was dead for sure. You had to go play that.
The Hyper was
certain skill set to go to the
Asians.
Really?
Yes.
That's very funny.
You guys walk in the Hyper and start hooping.
Nope.
Nah.
Are you serious?
No, man. Hell no. That's the culture over there.
Quick.
Yeah.
Wow.
But the SRSC was a safe haven
for
anybody.
Somebody working on the game.
The Hyper's broke apart.
Yeah, go to SRSC.
Dust Bowl up there. You can't just go in there and play.
Nope.
I didn't know the politics of the court.
But back to the SRSC and you getting the start there with. They started having you lead classes. That's where she was.
Basically. And then we decided to put these videos on YouTube, and it just blew up.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I dropped out and then did that full time for 4 years.
That's tight.
And we traveled and performed, and
for sure. Round of applause for that. That shit.
I'm
watching on social media. Wow, she's out here.
Well, you can't travel for free.
No.
Can't do it.
No. You can't.
Can't perform for free, niggas.
It's crazy. Is there a favorite tour stop that you enjoyed the most from that experience?
Yeah. Singapore.
Oh, just try.
Was the food crazy?
They was going crazy.
Not New York, not Toronto.
Yeah.
No.
She Anthony Bourdain with
it. It was awesome.
I know it's beautiful. I've always wanted to go there.
For sure.
Singapore is
R.I.P. Andy Bourdain. He's the first
city.
person to tell me about it.
What'd you eat there?
I visited visually.
What did I ate a lot of Indian food, actually. Okay. It was, everything I had was delicious. Everything about Singapore is wonderful. Like,
I'm a child. Like, I don't travel. I'm not an international traveler. The flight's too long. But I'm a child. I'm a chicken finger nigga, and I don't know what's on the menu. I ain't got no fries. So I was struggling to order.
No, Mr.
I don't know to order.
No, Mr.
Order. Okay, cool. Y'all got fried rice?
Chicken.
Bring me that. I struggle. I do. I'm a child.
Chicken.
Please do not go to Singapore and order combination
you
fried rice like
can't.
you're at full year.
How long was the flight?
How long was the flight?
Long.
I ain't going. You ain't got to worry about
Just
like 18 to 24 hours. But you switch planes. The longest flight I've ever been on was an 18-hour flight.
That's your question? And you're going to answer it the way I know you're going to answer it. You ever been this big on a plane?
No.
No, exactly.
I haven't.
So I got a pretty big weighted blanket.
First class.
I got to fly twice
Wait,
first
so you
class. I think one
he has to
plane
cop
around
an
later.
extra ticket?
People do that.
What?
To
You
like
have to get an extra ticket.
Joyous?
You gotta buy 2 seats?
No, fuck.
Come on,
I'm
bro.
not Sheila.
Now there are people that do that.
I know. I've been on a flight.
Sheila was ridiculous. I'm not Sheila.
Bro was like, "No, these my seats."
But
I was like, "Okay."
I'm saying, bro, like
37 A and B, my brother.
This is your section.
My knees start hurting. Really,
I feel that.
people under 5'8" shouldn't be on planes longer than 3 hours.
I'm gonna go ahead and embarrass myself. I don't know where Singapore is.
That's okay. It's by.
I mean, I can't point
It's
it out
like
on the map.
East
I thought it was over
Asia.
there.
East Asia.
Eastern
Is it
Asia.
a country or a city?
It's a country.
Country. Cool.
Yes.
I
Is
know
it
the
an island
food
country?
is crazy out there. I just know it's good.
It's
It
an
was
island
really
country.
good.
18 hours on the
Everything
plane.
I had was yummy.
Did you eat the street food out there, or you had to be
And
cautious?
see, I'm
Or
nervous too because that's how we got the COVID now. Niggas eating street food.
No, they
Any
made
back?
COVID in the laboratory.
That's racist
No,
for you to say
wait,
that.
no, wait.
You any bat?
You
I think some.
can't say that.
for
We
sure.
didn't
Yes,
we
you
didn't
can.
go from bats.
No, it's the Wuhan Kung Flu. We got it from
We got it from the bats, guys.
Got it from Wuhan,
Niggas was eating
China.
bat.
They
I
made
mean,
it-
my kids-
Technically,
So they were
that is
marketing?
what happened.
Yeah,
It
so
came from
it's
the
not
bats.
racist to say.
It just
COVID
is what
started from a
happened.
nigga eating a bat, street food wise, and we are now.
I don't know if it was street food. I think bats are like a delicacy.
Yeah.
I bet they are delicate. Niggas a bat. The fuck, you can't eat that.
You just,
Yeah, I didn't
You
have
still
that.
He's on a slippery slope here, and it's just.
I know. That's what happened.
It is what happened.
Nobody was more affected than me. I can say these things.
it wasn't a
Oh,
dream.
yeah, you had.
For
So
sure.
I can say it.
You were the guy.
Indeed.
Yeah, it was me.
I forgot.
Oh shit,
We
it
got
is
that
you.
shit. Yeah.
She said,
Gotcha.
Bats got us here.
See, I'm a big stepper.
I had OG COVID.
Yeah.
You know,
the first one, bro.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
shit OG COVID.
My shit
Yeah,
was
that
bad.
scared me. That scared me.
Can I
You
see the
having
code?
COVID.
Yeah.
Scared
I'm a
the shit out of
founder
me.
in the COVID game.
His shit was dead
You are.
stock.
This is your shit.
damn, you have the
You
dead
built
stock
this shit.
code.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cough by cough.
Chicago won. Nigga, I was like, first pair.
Indeed.
Come on.
You right. My bad. But
I know where Singapore is now. It's by Malaysia.
Yeah, no, it's fired. And fuck it.
It's a really small country though. It's not in my defense.
This is my fault. I shouldn't ask about food. It always gets us off.
Yeah. It is. I want to travel and try some
crazy
food, man.
Where do you want to go? Like, what's top of your list?
I just love Asian cuisine. I know Asia's huge. Not necessarily, you know what I'm saying? Southwest Asia.
You're a pad thai nigga.
You know what I mean?
Where would you get that at?
Thailand.
But East Asia, I'm something on traveling and going and trying that. Like, I'm prepared to drink whatever I need to drink to actually have some of that street food. You know?
Yeah.
Because it does make you sick, or it could make you sick.
Yeah.
I want to prepare myself for that one day, though. But anyways, what do you say?
He's over there being racist. He trying to get it back in blood. He trying to get it back in blood.
I don't think COVID's in the food, Ree.
Double dose. That's what they said about that bad.
Nah, but thank you so much for sharing that. If you know about her career as a professional dancer, it was crazy. That's cool. So how did this then transition into you want to become a DJ?
So I moved to LA to do the dancing thing. We moved to film a show, and while I was there, I had a lot of free time. So we ended up staying after we got done filming, and I just had a lot of free time because we made our own schedule and stuff like that. So in my free time, I learned how to DJ. I was I want to take this seriously.
Got you.
So it's something that I wanted to do when I was probably 14 or 15, and then I just kind of put it on the back burner.
That's crazy.
But, yeah, I had
now,
time.
Were you taking classes, or did you YouTube it?
Nope. So YouTube, and then I would try to meet people and ask them if they could help me learn. I feel like DJing is a really cool thing because a lot of people like to share. Not everybody.
I'm about to say, what's the culture of DJing? Are niggas do they hold it, or would they kind of give you the game?
I think overall people give you the game type, which I really appreciate about DJing. I think it's a really cool community, but there are some people who are a little stingy.
There's always gonna be a gatekeeper.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, and it's really
what do you gatekeep with DJing though?
Okay, here's an example. So me and my friends performed at the Target national conference, and they had this DJ there. I won't say her name, but she was a DJ. She's a black woman, really popular DJ. And I went up to her in the green room, and I was like, "Hey, I want to be a DJ." No, I was so excited. Thought it would be a great opportunity for me to network with somebody, and maybe she could help me or put me on. And she was like, everybody and their grandma wants to be a DJ. You know what I mean? Not her.
Yeah, it's fuck you.
But it's just, stuff
fuck
like
you,
that.
Fuck you, Spinderella.
Fuck you, Spinderella. No.
You ain't shit without salt and pepper.
Not Spinderella.
I'm on the man.
Shows MC.
Spinderella's probably a really nice person.
Yeah,
BT Awards gonna be different this year.
Because it takes a dope individual to always be cool, just, being there, but not being a star. And Spinderella played her role for a very long time.
I'm sure that was hard.
But it wasn't no beef.
Really hard.
They didn't
even have her in the documentary or the film. It was
years where they even said salt, pepper, and spin.
Right.
Through the 90s, it was just salt and pepper.
Yep.
She can come.
They came out with
salt
something
and pepper's
recently.
Here, and they're in effect. Want you to push it back.
Yeah. It was just fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, look at him now.
Because Run DMC didn't do that.
So it wasn't Spinderella. It wasn't MC Light. Who I don't think is she a DJ?
I'm not going to say.
Those are our two guesses. We only had.
Is she from?
We had two chances.
She lives in LA. That year she actually played a Grammy party.
Wow.
And I was just like, damn.
Whoever you are, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Older lady?
Trying to be too fucking cool, man.
Probably in her late 30s.
It's always those guys.
Maybe early 40s.
That's not fair.
Can I go back to something real quick? I want to change something.
Yeah, what's up?
You said earlier that you dropped out.
I did.
And there's a negative connotation to that.
I did that once.
I disagree.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I dropped out before.
Really?
Dropped out and took a job and dropped, get the fuck out of school. You took a job and interned and did a lot of other things.
I did.
And then came back to school. You did not drop out. Drop out just when you did so much.
Oh no, brother. She dropped out. But she
got
back to it though.
I just feel like if you decide, you know what, I'm leaving school, I'm about to go make this money and get this. That's not dropping out.
Oh, what kind of drop out did you do? So I was just trying to drop out.
The niggas that leave school early drop out to play basketball? No, or do they go exactly?
That's different.
They go get the bag.
That's true. I did get a bag.
Did you drop out this way in which you started classes and then had to go to your counselor and then drop out? Because I did that. That's way sadder.
Did you just not schedule classes for it?
Or you just not go back
No,
one
I was
semester?
failing. I was in Kelly and I couldn't do it.
And you was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
You had signs, little pink shit. You have a sign out of school. Like,
That's crazy.
I can't do this shit no more.
For sure.
Catch me later.
And nobody's there like encourage. Like
Nobody says, "Are you sure?" They say, "Okay, cool. Catch you later. Thank you."
Thank
They
you.
don't really care that much.
For sure. Send it next.
That's dropping out. Niggas that don't go back, y'all niggas, it's not real. You got to go to that room to drop out.
Oh man.
Sign the sheets,
Are
nigga.
you sure this is what you want to do?
Man, she was like, you're not getting your money back, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you got to pay that money back too, right?
Yeah, I know.
Sure.
Where you about to go?
Well, look at you guys now. It all
I
works
know,
out.
right?
I go put this shit in at the mall real quick.
That's what's up. So you've been doing the DJ thing for you know what? This I want to get here.
Okay.
Why the name Space Bunz?
Yes, we all want to know.
Oh, it's
How do
so
we get
deep.
there?
Well, when I was dancing, I used to wear my hair in the little buns, and people started calling me that. And like kids would come to the shows with their hair in the space buns.
Wow.
So it just stuck. Fame. Yeah, that's how it started. But I also am really into like the idea of Afro-Futurism. I study film. And,
Okay, can you
know,
explain Afro-Futurism
Yeah, sure.
to the people at home and myself?
That shit sounds psychedelic.
It is.
So you
It
had to feel
is.
it.
So Afrofuturism
Groovy.
is this concept that you see a lot in popular culture. It kind of started with this guy named Sun Ra. Have you guys heard of him?
I'm sure he's
I've not
deep.
heard of Sun Ra.
You have.
He's an
Okay.
Afro-Futurism ass
He
nigga.
is.
Yeah.
He said.
That's my nigga.
So Sun Ra is this jazz musician who basically like creates experimental jazz music, but he dresses up in all of this garb. It's like, you know, African garb or whatever, but it's also very futuristic. And he made this film where he like comes to Earth and he's like, listen to my music. It's from outer space. But that was also, you see those themes in other things, like other films, but also like P-Funk, Parliament. George Clinton, you know, Atomic Dog, all of that. It's like these themes.
Hey, Q's, we want that song back. The rest of the world deserves to have it too.
Yes.
It's only, nah.
So I'm thinking
It is
about
all of
those.
ours.
Some of those costumes they were wearing
Yeah.
is more so Afro-futuristic in a sense.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
basically the like theory behind it is basically like black people reimagining themselves. Like we can be like from outer space, we can go to the moon, we are reimagining ourselves in the future, we can be like superheroes or whatever we want to be.
I feel like Earth, Wind, and Fire should get some of this credit too.
Yes,
Yeah,
Earth,
for
Wind,
sure.
and
On that
Fire,
for sure.
Black Panther is another really popular example in film.
Are you
Wow.
ever like tempted to kind of get into that bag when you perform? Like, should I come out this motherfucker with the metallic suit, like
course.
the Janelle Monáe Android? type
Janelle
shit?
Monáe is like that's the perfect example of a contemporary Afro-future
I love Janelle.
musician.
Everybody does.
Everybody
Well,
does.
I love her music.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, she's fine too.
I like everything about her.
Yeah, her music's fire, and she get the like. She is one of the most talented people in music.
Her voice is
But
angelic.
She's not a superstar because you know,
And she can do the 40s. I've seen her do it.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
she really
She's super
Really?
talented, man.
yeah. So that's basically what it is. So I was like, this is perfect. Like I love P-Funk. I kind of, I grew up listening to a lot of P-Funk. My uncle was a DJ, my great uncle, and
Wow.
yeah, he was really into that vibe as well. So I just was like, okay, it's here. I'll just keep it.
Do you
Why
feel the
not?
responsibility to get niggas like us to listen to that shit? Because I feel like it's not mainstream, but you probably don't want it to be mainstream. It's kind of cool to be niche as opposed to everybody doing it.
I
Like when
mean-
Drake drops the P-Funk song, it's dead at that point, right?
No,
No.
Nigga, you just took it to the next level. You are a weirdo.
Well, I'm just saying because it would be
took it to the
like
next level.
you kind of
Sorry.
wanted to stay underground, and if he does it, it's over. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah, now everybody's
Earth, Wind, and
Afro-futuristic.
Fire isn't
Yeah,
underground.
that was like the 60s and the 70s. That was a long time ago.
That was weird.
I'm sorry I
Well-
offended you, brother.
That was weird.
I mean, I get what you mean, but no,
But if Big Sean
like,
did P-Funk, it'd be dope.
You really have a
well, okay,
personal
here's a
problem.
great example. Snoop is probably my favorite rapper of all time.
Okay.
And he is like, I would say he's like an Afro-futuristic rapper. A lot of his samples are like P-Funk samples, or like G-Funk is basically like based off of all of those principles
That's fair.
as well, you know?
That's for sure.
So, and that's really popular. Same with Dr. Dre. Like,
Them synthesizers from
For
back
sure,
in the
man.
day.
Legends.
Yeah, this is my first time hearing about
Okay.
Afro-futurism.
Outkast.
Outkast would be an
Synthesizer
example.
took me there. That's a whole song by
They're a perfect example as well.
Fire.
And I
What
think
an
about
album.
their costumes as well. Back in the
Yes. Prototype. You seen the video?
The Love Below. That's one of my favorite albums of all time.
See?
The Love Below.
Really?
Yes.
One of mine's Equipment.
That's crazy. Over here learning. That's crazy.
I got Equipment on wax.
Equipment is special, man.
Is there a particular artist that you listen to that's of new age that we could listen to kind of tap into this Afro-Futurism music?
I mean, Janelle Monáe for sure. Make more music.
Come on.
I mean, I don't listen. I feel like I listen to Doja Cat, but she's another example.
Shout out to Doja. She's one of the most talented niggas in the game.
I mean, think about it. Like Planet Her. That's
you're right.
She's doing the whole thing.
Good point.
And it really is like, you know, it gets people's attention. They don't necessarily know what they're looking at, but
I'm gonna consciously probably look for that shit more now.
Yeah, you'll see it. It's everywhere.
Now, are you rooted in the city, or are you still traveling back and forth from LA?
No, I'm here because I was in school.
Okay, that's what's up. Round of applause for that, man. Shout out,
I'm done and graduated.
And congratulations on graduating as well.
Congrats
to you. I saw the Keep Your Cool video.
Yeah.
Fire.
Hey,
fire.
What the fuck you didn't tell me about that?
Fire.
Thank you.
I watched it today. I was like, this is fire.
For sure. And
that was I just watched it today.
Wow.
And you directed and
I wrote and directed and produced it.
Wow. Round of applause for that shit. That shit crazy too. Shout out to Keep It Cool. The video was awesome. But I want to talk about, because I feel like for somebody that, you know, came back, 4 or 5 years ago, I mean, your ascension has been crazy.
Thank you.
In the DJ world. So can you talk to the people at home about how are you able to make that happen and really, you know, get that going for yourself so fast in the city?
Well, okay, so my first party that I ever DJ'd in Indy was what is it called? It was at Icon. I can't think of the name of it.
Vacation?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the one, sorry.
It's
a very popular party.
We
I'm sorry.
assumed it could not have been Vacation.
I know.
We all know what
I know.
No, not because I had a fucked up. It's just everybody knows what Vacation is.
I
We had to think of something else.
up DJing that party. Like, I shouldn't have done it.
Why not?
It was horrible. Like, the music that I played just didn't work in the environment, and that's okay.
Damn.
But I would say...
Did you DJ when niggas was fighting that?
Huh?
Hopefully not.
No, that was a Rebel.
No, nobody was fighting. It was chill.
Cool.
But that was the first thing I DJ'd, and I would say I just DJ'd everything. I feel like that's the big difference between somebody who is like maybe on the come up as a DJ or whatever.
Right.
Like, you just have to put yourself in those really uncomfortable situations so that you can grow and learn. Otherwise, you're not going to know, like, okay, I don't know, you could be a bedroom DJ forever, but if you're not in front of people, you don't understand and learn what people like and what you're good at.
What are some of those signals? Like, what are some of those signals when you're out DJing? Like, what are you looking for in the crowd to figure out, like, okay, is this song hidden, or do I need to switch this up real quick?
People singing, dancing, at least showing some sort of connection to what you're playing. Because, like, it depends on the time of the night. Like, at the beginning of a party, people aren't going to be, you know...
It hadn't kicked in yet.
They haven't had their liquor, whatever.
Happy juice,
but at least some sort of, like...
Or their heroin.
Or their coke, you know.
Wow. No dog food at the party.
Yeah.
Dog food.
Yeah. And yeah, you can definitely... You've been in a situation at a party was like, damn, ain't nobody moving in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's when you start wondering, who's in here?
It's probably a lot like stand-up down there.
Yes. I feel like stand-up is probably the hardest form of performance you could ever do. I could never do stand-up.
For sure.
Ever.
We try to make
There's
him
no
be a
way.
stand-up artist. He don't want to.
Nah, he should have been famous
I'm not
years
funny
ago.
like that.
You are
Years
funny.
ago.
Not stand-up funny.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
He never tried, though.
It's scary. I could never
Did you see
do
me
it.
at the Black and Gold when I was the Black and Gold? That's all I
Big
need
bombs.
To know.
You got the
Everything
bombs
I
over
need to know.
there?
All the
Got the
fears
bomb noise
I had,
over
I was
there?
like, yep, hate this shit. Get me out of here.
For sure. I ain't see it.
Shout out to Cheyenne
I had to do
Payton.
my shit
Wouldn't have
twice,
made it
though.
without them.
Big
Never
sweats.
would have made it.
I was asked the first time, too.
I never got to
You
host
came back
one.
with a vengeance.
I did. Second
Black
time I was
Gold, I'm sweating. Woo!
Yeah.
Classic.
For sure.
That was fun.
Classic.
I miss those days.
Indeed.
So classic, I remember
Funny
it.
times.
For sure.
Y'all were really roasting people.
Yeah.
We were.
Like, that was mean.
We were mature.
Yeah, it was.
I want to say I've grown
kids,
since then,
man.
but we were kids.
We
Were
were
you?
children.
Okay.
I was damn near grown, man. You know
I was
You were just 18,
I wasn't
20,
a kid.
22.
I was damn near
We were
22
kids,
at the
though.
time, whole time. I had a kid.
Right.
And it wasn't terrible. I mean, well, we don't have to talk about it.
We don't have to.
Wow.
Fact,
They were-
stand-up's hard. That's where we were.
For sure. You thought they were mean? You think they were funny? You thought they were mean?
Both.
She laughed.
Okay.
Of course I laughed.
But then you walked away. They didn't have to do it like that.
No, man, they're so
Literally.
mean, those guys, man.
Those guys are so mean.
But they're funny though. At least I hope that's what you.
It was funny. It was funny.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, moving on. Shout out DJ Space Bunz.
Definitely.
Woo-hoo.
Also, shout out to Afro-Futuristic, that whole culture. Shout out to you for bringing that to the podcast.
I feel like you gotta be in the metal joint next time you perform, just cause put some money behind
Like
it.
where?
I feel like you already adapt to that. I feel like
Yeah.
when you do perform, you are definitely in costume. Am I wrong for saying that?
No. I mean, I don't know.
Manager, get the medal. At least the armbands.
Start out with the cape a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, Kate, that's
Stop.
awesome.
Have a cape.
Don't do that to me. It was just a jacket. Like
Okay.
it was cape.
Remember if we had a tail on.
That's what's up.
It was cape.
Had a fop for sure.
What can people expect from a DJ Space Bunz set that you won't get elsewhere?
To have a great time.
Ooh, there it is. Oh, that's your cape. You're flying right now.
Shout out to Q.
No.
He gets the shit
Yeah,
off
have a good
sometimes.
time. Like I really just hope that translates. Like I just want people to have a good time. I don't know. Like
What's your
that's
preferred DJ space? Like, what do you like doing?
I like intimate settings. Like
Okay.
where people
Private
are
parties?
close. Yeah, I do.
If I'm correct, you did Laurie at Pioneer, right?
I did. And at
Was he-
416.
And you did do it 4 and 6
Yeah,
too.
you're stamped.
Yeah, I did.
Indeed. That's
You got
crazy.
your DJ drop yet?
No, I need one.
You gotta
Can you
get a
guys
drop.
do
You
one
gotta
for
have a
me?
drop.
You need the
No,
old
you-
Justice League. That shit. I don't know, something.
I haven't done one yet, but I need one bad.
It's important.
For sure.
Niggas need
I
to know
know.
you here.
I know. It's Space Bunz, bitch.
I like
That's what I
that.
That's what I want.
Record that before you leave.
That's what you want. That's what you're gonna have.
It's yours.
That's what I
Drive.
need.
It's Space Bunz, bitch.
We can
Yeah.
record that before you leave.
Let's do it. Really?
Yeah, I'll send
Yes,
it.
we got
It'll
all this
take us 30
equipment.
seconds.
Goddamn, we can do it.
Let's do
He's
it.
talented.
Can you do it again just for
Saucy.
the episode?
It's Space Bunz, bitch.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
That'll work.
We'll take it. And we'll just record it after this interview. No, but I want to talk about the Pattern Magazine feature.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations on that. That's
Thank you.
crazy. How
You
did
got
that come
publications.
about? And what that mean for you and your team?
They just reached out, and I think I went to a couple pattern things and met some people. It actually started because of Club Plex. I don't know if you guys have heard
I'm
of
not
Plex,
hip.
but you should come. We're gonna do something. Well, you might be busy, but on New Year's Day, like the night of the 1st, we're
Okay.
gonna have another party. But Plex is basically like an underground sort of rave type party. We play house, techno, footwork, all that stuff.
Damn.
It's really fun.
You might be free.
It's really fun. Like it's
Sounds
a
like
it's
it.
Let me call
it's
my
a
drug
cool-
dealer real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an
It's
ecstasy
your-
party right
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
Yeah, for
Exactly.
sure.
Well, I'm not condoning it, but yes.
Exactly. Well,
Yeah.
Not exactly.
what I'm saying
bottle
is,
of water, you'll
what
be
I'm
all
saying is, it's gonna be fun.
Give me some glow sticks.
Thanks.
Be
Yeah.
chilling
Like
like
I'm
Astro
gonna tell you
World.
something.
Yes.
Everybody watch this
exactly.
interview. Y'all gonna see her pull back from that exactly. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
She went, hey,
Ooh.
what I was
For sure.
saying. That's good stuff.
I'm not condoning drugs, but it's a good time.
I just think about glitter and sweat and like green neon lights.
Yes.
And like people just dance like this.
That's it.
like a pretty light show.
Like nobody gives a fuck. That's my ideal party. Like you can just do whatever you want and nobody gives a shit.
Judgment free zone.
Yes, like live your life, like have a good time, you know?
Cause it's Space Bunz, bitch.
Period.
That's gonna slap. That's the
Space
one.
Bunz.
Man, shout out to DJ Space Bunz. Man, shout out to Pattern Magazine. That's
Yeah.
a crazy spread.
That's the one.
The photos look awesome.
Thank you.
I was scrolling on the Instagram for the interview. Do you have I have a couple questions. It's
Okay.
kind of loaded.
Okay, go
We can
ahead.
start with the first one though. So I know you're in school. You just graduated from school to
I did.
get into the film industry.
I did.
What does that look like for you moving forward? Do you have any upcoming projects? Is LA in the future going back out
Why
there?
you trying to get rid of her?
I'm not, but I mean, you film school.
Yeah.
It's hard to get that
They
shit
got
off here.
film out
You
here.
ain't shooting no movie here now.
You should move in now.
Well,
You can, but you got to move somewhere else on location to get the good shit. We can start here. We can start right in this room.
Yeah,
but
we
eventually,
can.
the studios.
You can go to Atlanta too.
Yeah, is it like
Atlanta's
is it
second
Issa Rae type dreams? What you thinking?
I don't really know. That's what's so crazy is I really don't know, but I like being here, and I wasn't expecting that. Like at the beginning of the year to now, I was ready to get the fuck out of here. But now I'm like, ooh. No, I was, but I really like it. Like, I really like the people here. I'm having a good time, so I want to kind of be here.
Cause you're a bit of a transplant, right?
I'm from Marion. I'm not from here. Like,
I ain't from around. My third day out here.
It's only my third day out here.
My third day out.
Shout out to Marion, Indiana.
For real.
He doesn't mean
Shout out
that.
to the 7-6.
He
doesn't mean it. He doesn't mean it, but yes.
Respect Zebo.
Like I play soccer with some guys from Marion. They good dudes.
Who? Gabe.
Yes.
No way.
I play soccer with Gabe. That's my man.
Used to be in love with Brittany, man.
That's crazy. Shout out to Gabe, man.
Shout out to Gabe.
I actually ran into him.
Not guy, probably.
Gabe's
guys
at the crib like.
Shout out to Gabe. I don't know if you're listening. Hey, what up, bro?
We ain't say Gabe last name.
I told you about my career and not what I do on the side.
Started playing Gabe in trouble if he said
Gabe listens to his wife right now.
He's fucked up.
I saw Gabe in line to vote.
You know that nigga.
Really?
That's my guy, though.
When?
So do you know, okay, about to get into
the weeds.
You know Edu?
That was my soccer coach.
Yeah, that was my soccer coach.
No.
Yeah.
Y'all better be
he's in yeah, for sure. Shout out to Edu, man.
I'm seeing love with Harvey
too.
Like
that pass?
No.
My dad's sister. That's crazy.
Edu?
Yes. He always talks about his dead family.
Cockroach.
Yeah,
you know Edu is a Nigerian prince?
I did not know that. Edu's a Nigerian prince?
He is a real Nigerian
That's crazy. He never told us that.
Everybody stop.
We gotta talk about this.
Everybody stop.
Yeah.
He called you what?
He used to call me cockroach.
Unacceptable. Edu, come see me.
No, isn't that fucked up?
Yeah.
Yes.
But he used to call me that because he would be like, you know, she's unstoppable. She can't die. But it was a backhanded thing. But it was backhanded.
Backhanded?
But you know what? Nah, man, I want to save you. He's one of the first
You're going to
coaches.
save a nigga that called somebody a cockroach?
Yeah, man, he's one of the first coaches.
Cockroach? Was you kidding?
A cockroach. That's what he would say.
Cockroach.
I got an award in high school and I had to leave practice early. Okay. And he's like one of the first coaches ever to be like, man, hey, I'm proud of you.
That cockroach got
like,
an award.
Go handle that.
My little cockroach.
Shout out to Edu, man. That's my favorite coach of all time.
Shout out to Edu. I cannot
believe
he always talk about his
over it.
He's always talking about his dead family members in practice.
Yeah, because he has so many of them. His dad was literally like a chief.
That's crazy.
I don't know you didn't know that.
He called you cockroach.
Like, my dead sister. Like he was weird,
is
but
so mean.
He was very unique.
So mean.
Yeah, he's
and shout out to Gabe, man. Damn, shout out to Gabe.
Players cockroaches.
That's crazy.
You needed to alert someone about the cockroach thing.
Yeah, you should have told
Nobody cared.
somebody.
He would
He's
be
doing his
so
thing. He's still in education
like,
too. He's still doing his thing, man.
I haven't talked to him in
calling kids cockroaches.
Lloyd, what's his thing?
Man,
Calling
like
kids
Coach
cockroaches,
man. I don't know. I just like Coach Edu.
That's a whole moment.
I'm not about to disrespect him on the show. Nah.
Had he?
But the reason
we
was
would have had him fired in minutes.
No disrespect.
Maybe now.
No disrespect, right?
Up there.
Life is different.
On some like, you know what I'm saying, West African culture.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The reason was solid.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't come from a bad place. No, he didn't come.
Let's move on.
Wait,
My bad.
he didn't come from a bad place, but he was.
Are you kidding me?
Look,
you like this guy so much.
I love Coach Edu, man.
We love him. It's hard to explain.
Like that.
It's hard to explain. He's like the peak tough love.
Just call her a nigga gal. Like what the fuck? Are you kidding?
If she wasn't the only.
Come here, cockroach.
Yeah, he called you. I know. That's ridiculous.
It's
ridiculous.
Fucked up in retrospect.
Well.
But still love him. I still love him.
Indeed. I didn't know he was on that.
I've said some shit.
Damn, that's small world though. Small world. And shout out to Gabe.
Shout out to Gabe, I guess.
Not really an athlete.
His name
Coming out, the lights come on. Run away on the refrigerator.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Isn't that messed up?
Because Brias don't die.
They don't die. Period.
Brias are like roaches.
All right, man.
My God.
Wow, that took a personal turn there, but I'm so excited.
Cockroach.
You got what to talk about.
We'll talk about it later.
For sure.
He needs his ass whooped.
Hey, don't be embarrassed, Gabe.
Fucking Edu.
You heard you call him
cockroach,
Edu Ikadabu.
Yep, shout out to Coach Edu, man. He taught me for like 2.5 years. I was older.
I had that nigga license Tuesday. I'm trying to say this is wrong.
But he got
to take it up with somebody.
That's crazy. Okay, so
yes.
Shout out to DJ Space Bunz. You're going crazy. Shout out to the Pattern Magazine feature. If there's one And I'm so happy for you getting that film school degree.
Thank you.
Hope you take that places and you stay rooted in that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It will take a lot for me to
Semi-rooted
leave.
because she's from Marion.
For sure.
Semi-rooted.
Semi-rooted. Shout out to Meridiana.
Yes, the 765.
Indeed. Well,
Stop. Why are you laughing? That is so rude.
what is the area code?
765, and he was laughing. Like,
yeah, I think about
My bad,
opioids. When I
bro,
see
I'm
that
sorry.
area code, I just think like
toxic.
just opioids.
Yes.
Wow.
And cockroaches.
Yeah.
You never dated anybody from the 765?
No.
No.
None of y'all?
I have, but
You know what? Oh no, she's probably
Okay.
260. But she's close.
one of my best
She's
friends growing up,
close.
she's from Marion.
Who?
Her name is Taylor Jones.
I don't know Taylor Jones.
Hey
but-
man,
She
anybody
got out of
like,
there.
"Ooh, you say Mary? Who? I know him."
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But she got the fuck out of there because
We were 2 for 2 for a little bit there.
yeah, for sure. It's definitely Fayetteville vibes.
yeah. Oh wow! Shout out to Gabe though.
Shout out to Gabe, man.
Shout out to Gabe.
Gabe
my
was
guy.
still. Gabe at the crib
I
was funny.
pray.
That is so
We about to
funny.
find
Gabe
Gabe.
is not
We'll
listening to
pull
this
Gabe up.
podcast.
That is the
wife.
most random person
Gabe
to
is
get
in
brought up.
trouble.
Gabe
Whoa.
cannot believe they said that out loud with his
Who he was in
wife.
love with? He is cooked.
I ain't
Gabe's in a
gonna lie.
whole relationship
I don't
now
like
too.
you cooked.
I know your relationship's probably
I met him
not
and his
anymore.
significant other while I was
He
voting.
did.
Yeah, she's nice.
I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
She's a
I
what?
don't
Sitting
know.
on the couch with my wife
Gabe
and
used
somebody
to
say,
date, or no,
yeah, Kyrie
Gabe
used
is
to
best
love
friends
her.
with my
Yeah.
ex.
Oh, your whole week is over. This is rude.
You can't explain it.
No.
You used to love her for real. No, I didn't. I don't know her.
I ain't know that girl. What you talking
I
about?
don't remember what you're talking about.
Yeah.
She not from Marion?
Brittany,
Hey,
who I
man.
don't, she got a bunch of Britneys.
Gabe, if you hearing this, just fast forward, bro. Turn off the
Oh,
podcast,
man.
bro.
You don't want to hear
Post
this.
on
Listen
Gabe
to
on
it in
Instagram.
private, Gabe.
You don't want to hear this.
Hey,
For sure.
Like N-E-Y Brittany or like
we praying
A-N-Y
for you.
Brittany? I don't know
But he
any Brittany's
really
like
was
that.
doing a lot, so I don't even feel bad about it. What's he not?
That was third grade.
Can we stop?
What?
Well, she's like adding. She's
No, he was doing a lot, girl.
She's trying to bury Gabe during the holidays. It's crazy.
I'm not.
You are.
That was years ago. Nobody cares anymore.
It wasn't
Hey.
green. It was nice though.
It could have been the 5th grade. His wife gonna be like,
Really?
so Brittany.
You
Hey,
think
Gabe,
so?
turn this podcast off,
You think
brother.
women are like that?
My wife would.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
If we were,
She's gonna be like, pull her up right now.
Pull her up. Let me see
You
her.
guys didn't watch Insecure last night?
If Lauren, when I was sitting, listening to the radio, and somebody said, "Hey, my nigga Kyrie used to love her." Who? She wants to know.
Well, of course, but she
My
don't
wife won't even
care.
say who then. She gonna say who on Tuesday.
Definitely.
That's
Who are you talking
scary.
about?
Definitely. So
That's
when
scary.
we were watching the show and they said that you were in love with her, like, did y'all date?
What do you mean by that?
Sure. What do you mean by
I'm
that?
in trouble.
But anyways, man, shout out to Gabe, solid midfielder,
Stop.
great on the ball, great touch.
I hope we got some.
Appreciate
Hope we
you,
play
I
some
hope he's doing well.
Interviews
playing-
with people
For sure.
we
No,
know
he's doing
always
fine.
fun.
He's doing
I don't
fine.
care.
He in the city.
If we know
There's
he's
no
gonna
way
be fun.
this is happening.
He in the city right now.
We playing defense right now.
Yeah, hey man.
Yeah, he's in
That
the
bitch
house
better be doing
like.
things
It
today.
wasn't me,
Goddamn
my
it.
brother. It wasn't me.
It
All right,
was
let's
me.
move on.
This is
Indeed.
fun.
One thing, one last question, man.
Rest
We
in
done
peace, Gabe.
for sure. Hey man, RP. Nah, I wasn't gonna say that. Gabe, you still alive, brother?
Turn the camera
Keep
so
fighting.
we can see her one
Fight.
last time
Oh.
before he dies. Pan the camera over.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have any advice for anybody? You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're someone who is consistently pursuing your dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
Like
you.
even going back to school for film school and creating the commercial for Keep Your Cool, and on top of that being DJ Space Bunz, on top of that seeing the world as a professional dancer.
Boom,
What
catting
is-
from time to time.
Indeed,
You know
going
what I'm
crazy. What advice do you have for anybody just in regards to that? Staying committed to the goal. What would you say to them?
Oh man, that's really tough. Like, I think just knowing that it's tough and really trying to like make yourself happy and survive. Like, if that means that you have to take a side job, like just do what you have to do to like make your shit happen and enjoy yourself, you know? I guess I would say that.
That's interesting. You've always been a pleasant person for me, and I feel like
Thank you.
music's becoming your job.
It
So
is.
when the job gets hard, to me, I get away with music. Like I get away from things with music. You can't get away. It's like work is following you damn near. What do you use to get out of your
Because
head?
even as a dancer, if you would have to turn music on. The I guess you don't have to have music.
Yeah,
on
maybe
there,
that shit
but-
gets hard for you. It's like fuck, I can't. It's reminding you of work.
Well, it's not. That's the difference. Is it genuinely is the escape? Like, I think sometimes I have to zoom out.
So you're never working.
I mean, I am. Well, there are times when I'm like, damn, I have to do a set and I have to think this way, and it's very meticulous. But there are times, like, even while I'm doing that, I get lost in music and I dance and I have a good time, and it does really, like, it's an enjoyable thing for me, I would say. Same with film. Like, it can get meticulous, but I enjoy it. Like, I can genuinely get lost in it.
You can't even watch a movie to get away from this shit. You can't listen to music.
I know,
movies,
that's
all of your things are things people would use to escape.
Yeah, that's true. But there's a part of understanding and learning about things on a, like, deeper, more intense level that is enjoyable for me.
Because I learned a little bit about movies, and I watch movies differently. It pisses me off when I see, like, a bad voiceover. I feel like you're, like, breaking everything down watching movies.
Yeah.
That's a shitty voiceover. Something changed. They didn't. Set was bad.
No
I feel
continuity.
Like all day. Yeah.
I feel you on that.
Shout out T-Com.
Yeah. It's cool, though. Like, there's something fun about it for me. I like to read. I would say maybe that's my escape.
Tight.
Reading. Going outside.
Real. What book you reading right now? Go.
I'm not, because I've been reading books for school, but I'm going to.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I want to read this.
Read, nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'll pick up books from time to time.
You answer. I've read.
Yeah, you pick them up, nigga. What are you
I've read.
I'll be on Twitter. I click links. I read articles.
Yeah, that is reading, though. That is reading,
Those
too.
are not books.
But that's still reading.
It is.
There are no rules.
Thank you,
to
DJ
reading.
Space Bunz.
I just read your hat. Does that count?
I read tweets.
For sure.
That is reading.
Don't get this nigga way out.
I'm a Twitter reading ass nigga.
I've been reading
That's
niggas all day.
I love Twitter.
All day, nigga.
Hey,
I need to follow you on Twitter.
No, you don't.
I'm not good anymore. I lost it.
Okay.
He's washed.
He had to slow down.
I'm washed. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I got a burner Twitter now. It's weird.
Ooh.
It's not a good burner. It's a bad burner. It's a burner that.
It's an electric stove.
Yeah, my job. I'm weak. I'm not who I once was.
The realization.
That's real. Yeah. Hey, man, round of applause, DJ Space Bunz, coming through, man, for the PreGame podcast with a great interview. We appreciate you. Make sure y'all check in with Club Plex.
Yeah.
Club Plex.
Call your person first.
Yeah. Get that set up. You know what I'm saying?
Don't go in there.
Drive.
Don't go in there sober Sally. Find somebody you trust.
Don't go in there. You be upset. You want to feel the music through your chest.
Yeah.
Yes. You want your skin to be so soft.
You want your heart pounding.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And your fingertips.
And your fingertips.
Damn, that's high as fuck.
The pulse.
Period.
Sweat everywhere.
All right, brother.
Going crazy.
Are you reminiscing or something?
Damn. Relax, Gabe.
Hey, man. Shout out to Gabe. Shout out to Coach Edu.
Fuck him, bro.
That is so funny.
I'm telling you,
if I ever say him like, "What's up, cockroach?" He gonna be shitty.
He's gonna know exactly what you're talking about, though.
Oh, you know Bria.
Yes.
And you're fired, sir.
Brias don't die.
They don't. They don't.
All right, man. Let's move on. Next.